I'm Princess Alonwi. Are you a lord or a warrior?
They didn't sell as much merchandise as Elsa and Anna, but these ladies should still be celebrated. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 underrated female Disney characters.
I've been burnt by you before.
For this list, we're taking a look at the most endearing women in Disney films, Pixar included, that don't always get the credit they deserve.
Oh, Nana, for goodness sake!
We've excluded all of the characters that make up the Disney Princess franchise, as well as those on our top 10 greatest Disney princesses list because they're clearly already held in the highest regard.
Stella just talked to me. The dog just spoke to me.
You know, if you're going to let every little thing bother you, it's going to be a very long night!
Number 10. Giselle Enchanted.
Oh, I hope you had nice dreams.
In the tradition of Disney's earlier princesses, Giselle spends her days singing with woodland critters and waiting for her prince to come. Upon being teleported to a live-action New York, though, our hand-drawn heroine begins to see things from a different perspective. Giselle finds that true love can't be achieved over the course of one day, and relationships need time to grow. She additionally learns that women don't need to be the designated damsels in distress.
Is this a habit of yours? Falling off of stuff?
Only when you're around to catch me.
At the same time, Giselle injects some much-needed charm and magic into the cynical real world. In an enchanting performance, Amy Adams not only manages to bring an animated character to life, but also turns her into a fleshed-out human being.
It is magical.
Number 9. Miss Bianca, the Rescuers franchise.
Are you all right there?
Why, she tried to kill us, that terrible woman.
Miss Bianca is arguably one of the first true feminists to come out of the Mouse House. When The Rescuers hit theaters in 1977, female Disney characters weren't generally depicted as strong or self-reliant. This little mouse, however, stood out as a modern lady.
Just went through a red light.
Oh, I do that all the time, darling. Now, come on. Stop worrying.
Classy, resourceful, and full of passion, anybody would want to have an adventure with her. Bianca's outgoing attitude perfectly complements the timid Bernard, her partner at the Rescue Aid Society.
What did you do to make him so mad?
Nothing, he's just a grumpy old lion.
Both of these characters are treated as equals, and neither is limited by his or her gender. Bianca in particular lights up the screen with her charisma. Just as she's an underrated character, the same could be said about the 1990 sequel, The Rescuers Down Under.
But you don't understand. The boy needs our help. He's in trouble.
Boy? You mean little kid kind of boy?
Number 8. Yzma, the Emperor's New Groove.
A few drops in his drink, then I'll propose a toast, and he will be dead before dessert.
Disney villains are usually known for being crafty and menacing, but Yzma is a straight-up comedic baddie. That might be why she's often overlooked, but it's also what makes her such a unique antagonist. Although she aspires to be taken seriously, Yzma's wicked schemes always blow up in her face.
Why do we even have that lever?
Remember when the evil Queen Goodis killed Snow White with a poisoned apple? Well, Yzma's plan to poison Emperor Cusco plays out more like a screwball farce, as he's accidentally turned into a llama. Yzma never lets go of her conquest for power, but all she finds is failure and humiliation around every corner. This makes her a great source of comedy, especially when paired up with her moronic henchman Kronk.
Take him out of town and finish the job now!
What about dinner?
Kronk, this is kind of important.
Number 7. Nala, the Lion King.
Who are you?
It's me, Simba.
A childhood friend of Prince Simba, this spirited young lioness is always up for a little exploration and mischief. Nala grows up to become a fiercely independent resident of the Pride Lands, refusing to live under Scar's tyranny. Boldly leaving her home to seek out help, she finds an old friend and the rightful king.
Isn't it great? We could get in big trouble. I know.
Nala not only pushes Simba to confront his past and accept his responsibilities, but also opens his heart to mature romantic feelings. Returning to Pride Rock, Nala and Simba rise above Scar, taking their place in the circle of life together. It just goes to show that behind every great king is a great queen.
No! Simba's gone back to challenge his uncle to take his place as king.
Number 6. Kida, Atlantis, the Lost Empire.
You do swim, do you not?
Oh, I swim pretty girl. Pretty good. Good, swim good, pretty good. I swim pretty good.
Kida is a different kind of Disney princess. She doesn't sing songs or wear fancy dresses. Rather, this princess and eventual queen of Atlantis is a warrior woman who knows how to handle herself in battle. Kida isn't a straight-faced stick in the mud, though. She also has a certain wide-eyed curiosity that makes her more identifiable.
I have some questions for you, and you are not leaving this city until they are answered.
Since this film didn't do so well at the box office, Kida is never marketed in the Disney Princess franchise. Given the cult status Atlantis has been gaining, however, perhaps Kida will join her fellow royals someday.
If these outsiders can unlock the secrets of our past, perhaps we can save our future.
Number 5. Maid Marian, Robin Hood.
Please, sire. I beg of you to spare his life. Please have mercy.
Aside from being a humanoid vixen, Maid Marian stands out from other Disney heroines for several reasons. For starters, she doesn't fall in love with a prince, but an outlaw who robs from the rich.
Marian, my love, will you marry me?
Oh, darling, I thought you'd never ask me.
Marian and Robin Hood don't follow the love at first sight trope either, as they actually formed a strong connection during their youth. While they're separated for an extended period, Marian still holds a torch for Robin and sees all the good he's doing for the poor people of Nottingham.
Oh, Robin, you're so brave and impetuous.
When Robin faces execution, she pleads with the dastardly Prince John to spare his life and is eventually reunited with her true love. Playful, kind, and courageous, Maid Marian is undeniably one foxy lady.
You have 6 children.
6? Oh, a dozen at least.
Number 4. Nanny Palek, Lilo and Stitch.
If you promise not to fight anymore, I promise not to yell at you, except on special occasions.
Lilo and Stitch is largely about the relationship between, well, Lilo and Stitch. Yet some of the most powerful moments in the film are shared between Lilo and her older sister Nani.
Did you lose your job because of Stitch and me?
Nah, the manager's a vampire, and he wanted me to join his legion of the undead.
I knew it.
After their parents tragically die, Nanny becomes Lilo's legal guardian. Although Nanny tries her best, she struggles to act as single parent while also maintaining a steady job. The fact that a stern social worker is constantly on her back doesn't help.
I am the one they call when things go wrong. And things have indeed gone wrong.
Despite her frustration, Nani loves Lilo more than anything and will do whatever it takes to keep her family together. Even if you took the lovable Stitch out of the equation, this film still could have worked as a relatable, poignant story about Ohana.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind.
Number 3. Jane Porter, Tarzan.
Stay away from me, like a very good wild man.
At first glance, Jane might seem like a typical damsel in distress. Granted, this English lady does need to be rescued by Tarzan upon first arriving in the jungle. Seeing how Jane is out of her usual environment though, it makes sense that she would get off to a bumpy start. Plus her wit, enthusiasm, and plucky personality make Jane a damsel you'd want to save from danger.
Put me down! Put me down!
Most importantly, Jane adapts to the jungle over time, learning to swing from vines like a pro. She additionally shows Tarzan what it means to be human. In return, the ape man shows Jane how to let out her wild side.
And I was saved! I was saved by a flying wild man in a loincloth.
Number 2. Meg Hercules.
Is Wonder Boy here for real?
What are you talking about? Of course he's real.
In many respects, Disney's interpretation of Hercules is a lot like Superman. So it's only fitting that Herc's love interest would possess all of Lois Lane's spunk and sarcasm.
I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice day.
Megara, or Meg for short, gives up on romance after an ex-boyfriend leaves her heartbroken. While she's reluctant to admit her true feelings for Herc at first, the muses help Meg to accept the fact that she's in love.
No chance, no way, I won't say it, no, no. You swoon, you sigh, why deny it, uh-oh.
Due to her contract with the Lord of the Underworld, Meg is forced to stab her hero in the back. Through sacrifice and bravery, though, she finds redemption and becomes a true hero in her own right.
Wonder Boy, what? Why did you...
People always do crazy things when they're in love.
Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I bet you really gotta watch where you step in a game called Hero's Duty. What'd you win the medal for, wiping? I hope you washed your hands after you handled that medal.
Listen,
One more.
Now, see here.
Doctor, I'd love to chat. Tea, cake, the whole shebang. But I have a ship to launch and you've got your outfit to buff up. Mr. Arrow, please escort these two neophytes down to the galley straight away. Young Hawkins will be working for our cook, Mr. Silver.
If you get in here, these core memories will get sad.
sorry. Riley needs to be happy.
Wait here and stay hidden. I'm going in.
Well, what? I watch helplessly from the sidelines? I don't think so.
I'm asking you to wait with the kids.
And I'm telling you, not a chance. You're my husband, I'm with you. For better or worse.
Number 1. Esmeralda, the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Esmeralda.
Shh. You'll hide here until you're strong enough to move.
Esmeralda is one of Disney's most exquisitely drawn female characters, but it's what's on the inside that makes her such a compelling person. Seeing the value of inner beauty, this gypsy stands up for the deformed Quasimodo while everyone else mocks and shames him.
The only fool I see is you!
Although she's had her fair share of run-ins with the law, Esmeralda knows how to get herself out of trouble with a smile. Even when she finds herself in a seemingly hopeless situation, this rebellious woman will still hold her head high and accept fate with dignity. Showing the lonely hunchback what a man is really made of, Esmeralda is an alluring free spirit, an inspiring role model, and a truly underappreciated Disney heroine.
Wow, you're quite an acrobat.
Thank you.
Do you agree with our list?
I need to hear these words.
Who do you think is the most underrated female Disney character?
Take that!
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to Ms. Mojo.
So, did they give you a name along with all those rippling pectorals?
I'm
Are you always this articulate?
Hercules.